but maybe I just did something wrong. Let me see that now. Let me see if I refresh it. I just toggled over. I don't know if that's too late now, but or not. I mean, I did it. We're gonna get started on this. It is approximately, I think, 2.5 inches tall. It has a snake-like woven pattern on the inside, and actually, it's around three and a quarter inches tall. Not sure if I made that correct. Three and a quarter inches tall. Very clear. There's no chips. There's not even any bubbles in here. Very well made. I do like the scales that go in there. It looks like just a circular pattern of a snake to me. I think that's what Peter called it, who's another fascinating person to be following and very experienced in glass. You often see him in Jocelyn's auctions, and Kate's, who's Kate is also amazing. Follow that bug. You got to check her out. Hey, Sonny Las Vegas. Love your channel, Janice Eaton Sloan. Thank you very, very much. Mama F3 JKL. Thank you. Thank you for bidding. Yeah, this is very nice. Very, very nice. Nice little swirl pattern. I had no idea about glass until Tim over the years. And from then on, I just started learning from a lot more other people. And I come across some pretty fascinating stuff. I was looking at clear glass all wrong until then, and ever since she got me on this UV light, it's a 365 UV light that's a lot stronger than the one that I had previously. It's around here somewhere within my mess. And with that, Mama, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. So when she got me on that, like, folks, I'm gonna show you if I could find my other light, but here it is. Here it is. So I thought all UV lights are the same. UV, that's what you hear, is very kind of vague until you know better. So I had this one for the longest time looking at clear glass, and it wasn't until Sandy, who's up in here laughing, told me about this one, a 365. So all this time I was looking with this light, not seeing anything, even with clear glass, and I figured no clear glass would glow, right? Until I got this one, and I'm like, holy bajolies! Like, I have many of things that glow. One of them that's nearest to me is right here, and this is just an example. I don't think I have this one listed, but I can later on. So this might be strong enough for me to show you. So this really doesn't have anything, and I'm hoping this one works to share with you the example that I'm talking about. So it's hard to see, but you could see a glow on here compared to the other one I just had. Very hard to see, but in the black light or dark dimmer light, you will see that it just pops out even more. But I do have photos of stuff that does glow up in here. Do you have a store or place at a flea market? Coming to Vegas in April. Wendy, I do not, but private message me either on Instagram or YouTube, or yeah, that's public messaging, but message me. Keep messaging me or email me, SonnyLasVegas702, and I'll be more than happy to do my best to meet up with you. I cannot promise you that I won't be sick or feel some type of way, but I do my best to reach out to people. I do not have a store, but we do at times sell at the flea market, but that's something else to talk about later on. Native Hawaiian Pickers, I got to meet them. Sherry and Jeff, aloha. Thank you for coming. Let's get started. All right. Thank you all so much. We are coming up to, all right, this one. So this one's going to be pretty cool right here, folks. Very, very cool, because depending how things go for me, I feel very, very giving, as I often do. I found this a while back. I originally thought it was maybe anything other than glass until I looked it up and somebody messaged that it is glass. It's hand painted, maybe a little Portugal, little cast iron glass piece right here. Very, very cool. I call it El Guapo because it looks just handsome to me. There are different types of sizes of this, but depending on how this one goes, folks, I got something else to throw in there, okay? We're going to be starting this at 10 doll hairs. Now, the crown on this, that little design, is pretty unique. And to make it even more exciting, I not only have one, I have two that I will keep together. There's something about things that I see together, just like cats and dogs. It's hard not to want both so they don't feel lonely. So why not add both of them? They're nearly identical, as you could see. Little hand touches of paintings that are different. And these I've been seeing online anywhere from like $20 to $40 on their own, but I wasn't sure about the size. But pretty cool to come across two of them. No chips, no cracks, very lightweight, also hand painted. I would not mess with these. I think I heard from Jocelyn or maybe even Peter, that some glass that have paint on them are code painted, and that if you try to clean them off, they actually ruin it. So I wouldn't mess with any of this. And they're also pretty unique, enough to where you don't need to be cleaning them. I do like these. You love small things like this. I call these little pretties. Claudette won again, 2 for 1 monies. These are pretty unique, and that's a pretty good purchase right there. Now, let me move these out the way. Definitely don't want those to be ruined in any way. Thank you. Oh, that's the thrifting twins. I got your package last week that I bought from you. So I'm planning on doing an unboxing on my videos because I probably have around 50 packages that I buy from other people and support, and also things that I like. We're just going to go down the row here. Move the stage, and it's just empty now. This is a pretty unique little vintage seahorse. I like seahorses. It doesn't have the tail, but this is what you see accustomed to Mdina type of paperweights. Usually some different patterns are on the bottom, and usually etched signature. I do have photos of it. There you go. Right there. It captures it a little bit. No chips, no cracks, and only starting off at 10 doll hairs. Natalie Semnick, cute. Can you follow other people on here? I'm not sure about that, Claudette. I so Niknax district in general, generalizing it, is a brand new pretty much platform, and the support that's on here, they are trying to make it convenient for people. There are, I think, working on having the app available on Verizon, Androids. So with that, there's just hound them. I would message support. The more people that kind of almost put their input or petition in a way to demand for things, and there's an abundance of them in the masses, then it definitely steps on their toes a little bit for good reason to get things that aren't ready yet for everybody in every different way. We'll get to it. So unfortunately, right now, I don't even know if you could like have a favorite, even have a watch list. But I know those are things that have been brought up in the past. This has, I wouldn't say a somersault, but where's my light again? But there was kind of a glow that's in here. But I also have quite a bit of light around me. There's a little glow, but this isn't something I think I would, the way the color is, would want it around my glowy stuff. But I have quite a bit behind me. T Nelson, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. And then you could also check out the buy it now. There's items up in there as well. This one I just added, and this is there's a crazy you can follow your favorites on social media. Most are good about posting. I am last minute about posting, but I'm trying to get better. But Jocelyn is absolutely right. Many of us do do our best to notify people in our content. And I know Jocelyn also has a Niknax Facebook page, so she often promotes that, and even in the highlights she pins on Niknax here on District that there's lives coming up, so you could check them out too and just go keep a mental note of what's coming up. Now this one, big heart to everybody, and this is probably the big, I'm going to ruin this name, Clausenet heart that I've come across. Enamel, hand painted with metal. I love this piece right here. It's quite big and heavy. Don't know the maker on this, but I figured let's bring it up on here. A heart for a lot of love for everybody. Now, let me pin it because I didn't do that yet. I'm still kind of nervous about all this. Here we go. I'll move the stage. All right, we're going to get started. Bama, is that Bama John picking? Is that Bama, who I haven't heard from in maybe what has it been like? It's been several months. If this is the correct Bamajan, can you tell us how much is sold for? How much did what sold for? Oh, Cindy must be okay. I'll start adding that, Cindy. I don't remember what the other one sold for, and that's another thing people were asking on YouTube and of wanting to see like the way the auction is. But I do have, or actually, I don't. If you go to my recent video on YouTube, my actual like pre-recorded video, you will see my links to here in Niknax to come over and other links that I have available. So yeah, Jocelyn's saying it right there. So I'll be saying that now. This one, mom of three, just purchased it. It sold for 35 Sunny Las Vegas doll hairs, and it's a really nice color. I love blue. I am color deficient, so blue always stands out to me more than anything. And now with Sandy's help of a UV 365 UV light, a lot more things stand out than what they used to before, which is pretty cool to be colorblind and then see something that helps you see better. And a lot of people tend to tell me this, Sonny, why don't you just get the glasses for this? I've used my eyes for as long as I could and not get to where I wanted to be then, that I've learned to live without seeing color, and in a good way it just helped me just be open to what I find. Even on like thrifting, I would go and find so-called color of the day tags. I would just look at the prices and only focus on that, to where okay, I don't know if there's a discount, but if there is, because I can't tell the color of the tags, that it was an even bigger surprise and better deal. So that was pretty cool for me to just learn to accept things, but learn from, I guess, my disabilities to just be stronger in other places as well. So I'm going to get started with this one next. This is, I believe, a FENTON, if I remember correctly. I still can't say the name of the animals that are at J. Can't say it. As long as you try, that's all that matters. How do we bid? Cindy, you have to come over to Niknax if you're on YouTube or on any other platform. Come over to Niknax. Let me know, Cindy, what platform you're on, Facebook or YouTube, or that. There you go. So here, don't die, computer. Let me get this one up. I'm pretty sure I put this basket in here. Here we go. Move the stage. Am I correct? Yeah. So here's a FENTON art glass Perrywinkle, which is the color. I had to look that up because I didn't know what Perrywinkle meant. There's a lot of things I don't know. A glass basket, $15. I did put a photo of the UV glow, and it's starting to dim down over here in Las Vegas. It may not look like it on the monitor, but this has a really good, strong glow, as you can see right here. And again, thanks to Sandy for pointing out a better UV light, because if not, I would have just looked at things like clear glass and other glass that I wouldn't know what glow meant. And then there's different types of glows that I get corrected about all the time, of like manganese, baloney, that I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but eventually I will. Again, pretty unique to have something be this color and say, hey, like me, have neighbors come over, or not neighbors, have family and friends, and they ask me, Sonny, how's your reselling going? I was like, man, you got to check out this glass. So they go up, and I was like, you got to go in the closet, which is funny. I won't put that kind of talk that I tell them, but you know, like people that are okay. Let me say this: people that are already out the closet, I'm trying to get them to go back in the closet because it's so dark to see things like this, and they just start laughing. It's just good humor, but pretty fascinating. Who got that? Frag. But this is very cool. No chips, no cracks. Oh, there goes my Maui Jim glasses. Carla got me. But I do love glowy stuff. And if I don't know the exact type of glow or glass type iron materials, I've learned from Sandy too, just to say like UV reactive, and that helps out a lot. Finya at $29. Ollie's mom, so cool. It's so cool to have y'all all up in here. 307 people are in here, folks. That is amazing. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be joining every one of us. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit that's helping me get even further at what my goals are. And for this year, I want to do more of what I did last year. Travel, meet people, find amazing stuff, learn about amazing things and people. T Nelson is in it for T Nelson got it for 31 Sunny Las Vegas hairs. Sunny Las Vegas doll hairs. You're doing great. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you. And Jocelyn, I don't know if you've seen the last video of my YouTube. I had a little snippets of a vlog style and showed my reaction to trying out your coffee. I haven't tried the other ones, but I'm definitely going to order it. I have another video that I'm going to be working on to where Carla, my wife, I'm going to share her reaction. And I'm just going to, a little spoiler alert, she was not disappointed, not at all. We love coffee. We travel everywhere, and I think one of our best coffees, strongest coffees, was in Big Island, Hawaii, on Kona side at Mary. Was it Merriweather? Mary something. There's a many coffee farms out there, and they have 100% Kona coffee, and that's where I learned not to have anything less than 100%. But I will say, your coffee, chefs are barista kisses, barista kisses. Hey Sonny, good luck with the show. Thank you. Bye now and enjoy. That went together. It was amazing. I'm not BSing you. I love coffee, and that has an amazing flavor. I love Kona coffee too. I love coffee. So this was very exciting to have something like, I want more of this. All right, next. What do we got next? We will go with this one because I love the color of this one. And since that one had a glow, this one, don't be looking at my gray hairs, people. All right, don't be looking at my gray hairs. All right, now this one right here, I believe this is a Duncan Miller UV Reactive Glow Swan Dish. Now it has the clear on there, and earlier it was lighter. There is UV glow around the brim of this. Not so much on the red, if it is red, and then some on the clear, not as strong, but still very unique. I like this one. Just the design of it. I just like how your eyes could keep playing with the motion of glass. I am an artist myself, so when it comes to certain things, it's not so much about the value of things. I really value the artistry of what somebody could put in their mind, bring it to life, and then you could look at it like, I could use that. I love that. I don't know what that is, but it's really calling me. And maybe it's calling one or two or three of you here for an auction today. And it's pretty good size. Not big, not small. There are some bubbles that are in here. So if you're looking in a monitor and it looks like a chip, those are bubbles. Some little bubbles right inside of the glass. No chips. Nice posture. Looks very calming. Finya at $10. Professor Satic Treasures at 11 doll hairs. Finya back at 12. Professor, there is a bidding war. 13. JT, $14. We got Professor saying, no way. That is calling my name for 15. It's really nice. I like the contrast of the clear and the orange or red that's on here. It kind of, this color reminds me of like a blood orange tangerine when you open it up. Professor Finya, 16. And as I looked, there was like 16 seconds left. There are 8 bids in total. I'm going to try to do my best to say what's going on for those who are watching on other platforms. Coconut joined. We got Hopia. That's another name for coconut. I love coconut. Coconut chocolate, Mexican coconut candy bars. I love coconut. But who doesn't like coconuts? Let me know. I do like coconut milk as well. I tried last year. This might be like far from food, but deep rooting with coconut, the coconut oil or where it's warmed, and doing that. I didn't like that. It just felt really weird. It wasn't for me. I tried for 2 days. Finya placed the bid for $22. Professor's in it for 23. All right. Very, very nice. Wanda Arnold, hello. Yes, I am live. I am over on District on Jocelyn's Niknax marketplace. Niknax. Place a bid. Professor's at 25. We got 9 seconds left. There's been 16 total bids. And we got, oh, there he goes. Fenya's in it for 27. Marsha Nelson, beautiful hair, sweet young man. I'm so glad you found your way. I continue to find my way. And I think what I've started learning in the past few years, especially getting out the military, where I came from, like really negative groups, that if you surround yourself with too much negative things going on, you become negative. It just takes over you, no matter how hard you try. So why try to beat yourself up trying to change people when you could change who you are and change your atmosphere? So I've learned to be a lot happier, a lot more appreciative of people, especially at their time, like who are here with me right now and those who come afterwards and see what I'm doing and catch up. Like I love the life that I'm living and I only want that for other people. It just so happens that it's all working well together to figure who I am out and just to be honest with myself and know when things are wrong, I could change things or do my best in time to be changing things. It doesn't hurt to try. Did it already hang out with people bring? I think this already went. I got caught up in my own head. Finya won this for $27. Thank you very, very much. It is a beautiful piece. Thank you. Now let me move it to the side before I ended up breaking it. Congratulations. Yes. Awesome. Great outlook on life. Yes. Only because it used to be so bad in the past that now I have the option. Do I want to go back to being this way? Or be like other people where you know it's not healthy for you, especially if you're in a relationship or want a family in the future, which I've been trying to work on for years. Don't want any of that coming over. I don't want to look over my shoulder in life. I just want to be happy and look forward and know that if I look back, I'm only seeing who is near me to where say, hey, come on, come catch up. You got this. Support people. Support people the way they support you. Next. Oh, what is this one? Okay, I got it. Is that all that I no? Okay, I skipped down. I was like, I thought I had more stuff. Now this one, where is it at? All right. Now this one, it's a different basket than the one I had earlier. Again, if it wasn't for the UV light, I would have just thought this is just grain. I did look this up and got information that is like a scallop type. Um, I usually call this like a rope handle. Pete said, Sonny, don't hold the handles. People in my comments on YouTube, I often grab things and hold it this way. And I figured if it doesn't break on me, even better. But I need to be more careful because I do get scolded online. Don't hold it that way. And I probably give people anxiety. So this is a Tiffany green glass depression glass, approximately 9.5 inches tall. I've been looking this up and saw that people are posting it at be made in the 30s and 40s, 1930s and 1940s. Starting this at 10 doll hairs. And this, if you're not seeing the photos, also has a glow, but not as strong as the other one. It's very light. More on the bottom because it's heavier, thicker glass. But the other one stands out just a bit more. As you see on this one, I had to get a lot closer. T. Nelson's in it. Nice color for spring. Yes, it would be a nice color. And it's like a nice calming green color too. I like the way this looks a lot. Little bubbles that are in there. Here's the bottom. There's other things I want to learn when I look at stuff like what is this called? Like just little details. I want to learn more about glass and things that I pick up. Handles detach sometimes. That's what I've been told. Buy now and enjoy. And I've been fortunate that I haven't broken anything that way, but I shouldn't be testing my limits and coming across something that breaks, especially something that say lasted from the 30s and 40s for me to just, I guess, ignorant about it. So I am a lot better. I don't know what I know until I learn something new. T. Nelson got it for $14. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I do have items in the buy it now, folks. If you want to check that out in the store down below. I've broken one in the past, and that is Gina. Hey, what's up, Gina? You changed your name, which is good. I mean, you changed it, but I'm glad to know that you're still here. hanging out with me. This one is a really, really cool one. This one made family that came over that I was talking about who asked me about glass and if I, excuse me, come across anything other things that glow. This one right here, I love I love this piece. So again, if it wasn't for this light right here, this stronger low level UV light, I kind of look at UV lights like weaker and stronger from as in like high and low gear. So this one right here, this one might be strong enough for you to see it in person. And this is on the back end, but on the photos, if you take a second and look into photos, this glows strong. But I think with the light reflecting, it's hard to see it this way. But it has a strong, beautiful glow from top to bottom all around. And even on the inside, just the ring of it is really, really beautiful. So check out the photos if you're able to see it to see what I'm talking about. The light is too far away from me, and there's too much stuff in the way for me to go turn off that light and the light above me. We're going to start this auction. It's a vintage hobnail Kalana glass vase, approximately 5.5 inches tall. There are no cracks, no breaks, nothing wrong with this. Teresa, 3802, welcome. Hidden House Store. We got Stephenson. Welcome, welcome everybody. 304 people inside here. Thank you all so much. I do want to plan on having more auctions here on Niknax. I am doing my best to build myself up in as little platforms as possible. And this is one where I've been enjoying since I've been on. And again, I am very thankful for the opportunity to be on here amongst other people that I am learning from and seeing other people coming up and learning from platforms just like this. Professor, it's one auction for 21 doll hairs. Thank you very much. This has a beautiful glow, really, really beautiful glow. If you're still able to see the photos in here, just go look at it. Even if you weren't interested or didn't buy it, just look at all of its beauty in that glow of that photo. Now this one, let's put this up here. There's two items up here, folks, that you might see the glow. And somebody was saying last time, Sonny, put one of those up and started at $400. I may or may not do it. Doesn't mean it's going to sell just because I list something. But I have two of them, so I'll be okay with trying it out. I don't know if you could see the glow. You can't see it, but maybe I'll bring the phone closer for you to see it later on. Yay, my first place from Sonny. Yes, thank you very much. First time for everything. That was 2023. I want to have a lot more first times for this year, and not by myself. I want to meet more people and find more things and have it all meshed together. So a lot, but not spreading myself thin this time. It pays off sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Pretty colors. All right, we have now this one right in front of me. I've heard of oil lamps or lamps in general. I came across this one and I found this one to be pretty unique. I like that it's all glass. At first, I originally thought it was some kind of plastic coating. It is not. It's the way the color of the glass is. Not so much a milli milli something. I do like that little pattern. This one does not glow. This is an oil lamp like diffuser. It's like a fragrance jar. It is missing the crown, but it is replaceable. And then it's also, you end up wanting to get one of the little wicks that go to it. Also affordable to get online. Some people on YouTube were saying that they wanted to get it, and hopefully they get the chance to possibly get it here. There are different types, and there are some, I will tell you, it's by an F Burger, Berger, Berger. Look up that name. I can't wait to find that. That name led me, came across my way when I discovered this, which isn't one, but the burger type one. They are very valuable. So keep your eyes out on everything, just about. 6.5 inches, no cracks, very clean. There's no scent to this. So I don't even think it was ever used, but it's meant for fragrance. And if I'm wrong, about what fragrances are. I don't think so on this one, but I always know that there's going to be comments coming in to teach me more about things and other names to look out for. And I love that about this community as well. Look forward to seeing you on Niknax, Claudette. I hope you accept here as a seller as well. Love the people here. Good luck, Claudette. Good luck. Folks, be patient with that. There are thousands of people that are applying to be sellers on here. And like I said, I have not been listing very much, but I've only done that because I've been waiting for this year or last year to roll around from the holidays. Um, I often have a lot of family and friends come visit Vegas all the way from like August, October. So it gets a little difficult for me. So I do as much as I can the months before. So now that that's over with, I am going to be listing more here on Niknax, a lot more. So if you see my videos and you like things that I pick up, know that more, it will be on Niknax, majority of the items within like 24 to 72 hours, only because wife calls for everything. The new view won this for $10. Thank you very much. I know there are some items you will need to get. You don't necessarily need the crown, but at least the wick that goes in there. And when you get it, you can figure out what size you need. They usually have like two or three different that I've seen wick strands, but they also have a cap that fits right on top, so it's not going to fall like right in. And when you look up the photos, if you don't know already, or those who are hearing about this and considering it, and you come across something, don't look at something like it's incomplete. Look at what people think about, what people may be wanting or needing. And often, like myself, I don't know what I want until I come across something, and then I decide whether I need it then or there, especially when it comes to like just self-educational things of not knowing. I want to learn. So even if it's not very valuable, it leads me to learn a lot more things that become even more valuable. So there's a lot of value in educating yourself and learning from many other people who are out there just giving out free content. Um, oh, thank you, Gloria. Thank you. I can't tell by the photo. Usually the photos are a little bigger on other platforms. So where are your videos? YouTube. Chris, my videos on YouTube, same as my name on here, Sunny Las Vegas. Lamps Burger. Yes, that name. There's another name to it, like I can't say the first name. Myrtle Beach, welcome. Pieces you need, Gloria, I'll contact you at Niknax. There you go. Already connecting, which is good. All right, I have a Fenton. I will do this one. A little chunky Chicky. The chunky Chicky. I like this one because it's so fat and thick. Oh, like me. This just makes me smile how fat this one is. There is, if you could see, there is a swirl. It's hard to see in here. Let me get it closer. Maybe this way. Oh, there you go. From the bottom, you could see that there's a swirl. It kind of loops downwards and then comes back in. And it's very in sync or really nice pattern. It's hard to see on here, but there is, let me see if maybe a light helps. Nope, not that light. Maybe a regular light. I think it's hard to tell, but you could see that there's actually strands of light. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at that. So there's a very unique pattern that's in this fat Chicky. Don't know the maker or anything, but if I'm smiling at something, it's going to bring other people smile. The only thing that glows on here that I didn't mention in the description is very small. So to me, it wasn't worth mentioning, but that's what glows. So if anybody's wondering, but Sonny, does it glow? That's the only little part on top of the crown of this fat Chicky that glows. Yes, I see it. That's why I love following. What did they say? I missed that. Teresa placed a bid for 10, Fenya at 11. Let me get my fat nubs out of the way. Again, it has a pretty fascinating little pattern that's on there. No chips, it won't wake you up early in the morning when the sun rises. Here in Las Vegas, the sun has been going down around this time. So in about probably 15 minutes, it's going to get a lot darker. Like it hits like that once it goes over the mountains. So again, no, not that one. So again, the pattern that's on here is pretty cool, but it's kind of unique that you can't even see it this way. You know what I mean? But again, the monitor picks up different, and it does look like there's glitter. There's a lot of little bubbles that are in there now that I'm looking at it even better. You see that? I think I could see it better now. So there are displays, light displays that you could set these on as well. And I actually want to get some myself. I think the last time Jocelyn was on an auction here on Niknax herself, I talked about it. I just completely forgot until now. I wonder if there's any displays that have like a UV light that helps as well. Fenya placed the bid, $20. We got 18 seconds left with Teresa now bidding at $21. Like I said, no cracks, no chips. Nice little fat, chunky Chicky. This is pretty unique. Now that I'm holding it up and the sun's going down a little bit over here, I can see the black swirls pattern on there. I think there you go. Fenya now at 22. Fenya won for $22. This fat little Chicky. Thank you very, very much. Celeste. What's going on, Celeste? That's a beautiful name. All right. All right. What do we got next, folks? I only had so much items on here because I was curious to see how this would go for me. Um, I don't know why I always like downplay myself. Uh, and I've learned in time that, for example, I'm gonna tell you the story. Um, you know what? I was gonna wait for the last second on this, but I'll put this up next. Um, so I could tell this story. So what I've learned years ago that I hated being the person that raised their hand when people asked, "Is there any volunteers?" And after a while, I hated that feeling. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I'm talking right now because I just caught something. I'll bring that up in a second. And plus, it's only $1, but still very unique. So what I've learned in the past that I used to always not want to be that guy to volunteer because people say those are the sorriest things to volunteer for stuff. Let some other sucker do it. And I hated that feeling of like if nobody raises their hand or volunteers, then you get picked. So I'd rather take control of my own future. In a little bit of ways to where I just started raising my hand before they even finished. Do we have any? I just raised my hand. And that led me to a lot of good opportunities that although people for years have taken on the worst task, I was coming back to the time when I was in military and in civilian world, coming back with being rewarded for things, just doing my best and people seeing me. So sometimes what people say are the crappiest stuff could be the best things that happen to you. Um, and to flip that right now, I'm glad I was talking about that because I thought this was in perfect condition. I'm glad I only started it for $1. I just felt this right here, and there is like a break, a little sharp edge. Other than that, that's the only flaw with this. It is very, very cool. Little Longhorn Ram. And what I like about this one compared to the first item that I started with, this one has a much, much stronger glow. So I'm glad I caught that little piece. It does have a glow. I think it's worth more than $1. But if it doesn't sell, it only goes to my collection, and I'm really happy with this. All right. Starting at $1, it's approximately 2 inches tall. I think 2 by 2 inches. But very, very cool. And as you see that glow, I like little pretty stuff like this. I like glass in general. I like a lot of things, but this right here is just really, really strong glow. And then the mouth is not broken. That's just the way it is. Also has some like little eyeballs. Some of them do not. I am looking for the vintage Murano that has like really long legs. They look kind of crazy, but those are on my hit list. And more FENTON, a lot more FENTON stuff. Dia is at $13. I think I want to say it looks green, but it could be brown. That's one of the colors, green and brown, that I always get confused on a lot. Claudette, you have a Pegasus. Ooh, Pegasus are nice. Also meaningful. I was looking at this online too, and I was looking at Capricorns, and I was going to title this Capricorn Ram, right? But then I was looking more into Capricorns like horoscopes, and those are actually like mermaid goats or rams. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. It's not a mermaid. Claudette got this for $14. Thank you very, very much. Nice, pretty little figurine. Let me put it next to the roosters. All right. It's going very, very well, my friends. I appreciate you all for making this a lot of fun. All right. Now, bigger items. I'm not afraid of shipping big items. I I I first came across this very large Robert Wyland acrylic. I think it was acrylic or glass. I don't remember now. Um, Shark, and I had no idea how valuable they were, or it didn't make sense to me how valuable things could get until I was actually in Hawaii visiting one of the Robert Wyland um, stores or storefronts on North Shore up in Haleiwa, Hawaii, and we used to walk through there all the time. So I was like, man, that's amazing what artists could do and how valuable they become, and limited more than anything, which is the reason. But popularity. So I came across this really big cool shark and I sold it, and I ended up going to FedEx and seeing how much they charged me, and I was like, I could have saved a lot of money if I had just packed it myself and not be afraid about it, and also know that insurance is there, just get enough coverage of the item. So insurance is very, very good. So this isn't a big item, but I do want to start bringing more larger items that I think you all will love, some really nice pieces. So this is probably one of the larger pieces that I have, as in more of the width, not so much size. I think it's a little bigger than a basket that I have. So this is a Versu. This is more like an oil splatter, has an opalescent. I think it's like pink, but to me it's more of white. It's very, very pretty. It is signed on the bottom. It's hard to see here, and I try to take a photo. It is etched Versu, and then I believe 00 for the year 2000. Other than that, there's no other markings, but no chips, no cracks. It does not glow. I tried that out myself. Um, what would y'all call this? What kind of pattern? I I I just assumed it was like an oil splatter type of pattern, but it also has a swirl on top. Very, very nice. Very, very clean as well. Flooded 66 placed the bid for $35. I see you 1967, Chris. I'm 1966. Aries is a goat. Also Scorpio. Oh, I'm a Libra. So speaking of horoscopes, what's everybody's horoscope, and do you believe in them? Some of them are right on the dot. Like put hits the hammer, hits the nail on a hammer. I'm horrible with sayings, but I'm a Libra. Shout out to all the Libras. Any birthdays coming up? Capricorn is a goat. I'm Cancer, the crab. My wife's birthday. I'm horrible with other people's horoscopes, but it's July 19th. What what horoscope is that? A lot of Cancers and Scorpios up in here. I don't even know, so don't tell you I think of all that. Uh, Virgo. Oh, I don't think I seen another Virgo in here other than the crazy lamp ladies. Gemini, early July. Oh yeah, so there, Carla. I depending could be like it sways. I think July sways depending on the day. It could be one or another. I forget about that. Just like October, it could be either a Libra or later on in the month be Scorpio. So that's kind of unique. And depending, oh my God, depending on the moon, however that works out, you could be something else. So I think we're all bipolar in some way. Was that it? Did I pass it up? Flooded. Thank you very much. Flooded had the final bid of $35 for this Versus Studios art glass, iridescent, approximately 8-inch oil vase sign. I wouldn't put oil in there, but you could put whatever you want. But this is really unique. Nice, nice pattern, and there is a texture to it too. So it's not just clear; like you could feel it. Not that you would want your grubs on there all the time, but it's pretty cool. All right, now There's one. This one, not until today when I was listing this. I thought this was in perfect condition. It is not. So this is a Fenton hand painted opalescent little ducky. I do like the posture on this, a little sass on this side, depending on the angle that you're watching or looking at it from. No, it's this side that has like the sassy eye. This is more like the calming side. Now on this one, when I was turning it, as I was listing it earlier, there is a little like chip right off the top that like just skipped off. Here are the stickers. There are two stickers on there. Two stickers, and then the marking also. Oh, it's actually signed. I did not see that, but the way that the lights Burmu sign on the butt. I did not see that. I've had this for months, and then another Fenton little oval stamp that's on there. That little pressing. Let me get this on here. Gemini Duck. And I have some other items, folks. It is only we've only been on here for about an hour. I do have some other items, but if not, y'all got things to do. So I could save them for next time, but I do have other items that I could showcase to you. So if next time, if you're interested now, uh, this is gonna sound dumb. I could save it for the next auction, okay? Just to let y'all get a heads up on what it is that I have available that I'm only gonna have here on Niknax. I'm not gonna have it listed anywhere else. So that way you know and have your chance to come back later. So this one right here, again, it has a little chip and it's just a little rough piece that I feel. It's not so sharp, but not that you want to be rubbing your fingers on it, but it's like a little chip that's right here. Um, Starting at 15. Quack, quack. Teresa's on there. Nice hand painted pattern. No scratches on there. Is that a strawberry? That is a strawberry. I didn't realize that. I didn't notice the red until now. Again, being colorblind, sometimes I see colors but not realize how great they are. But today my eyes are actually working a little bit better. Cute. Born in wrong century. It's a unique name. Finya's at 18 doll hairs. Little cheeks. See, doesn't it look sassy? Like that's the way my dog Tip looks at me when I'm like, "You need to go outside," and he's like, "No, there's fireworks. I hate fireworks." And then this side, like the eye just comes off a little bit different, a little bit more observant, as in calm, little collective, welcoming. And then this side, so this could be all of us. If we don't have our coffee, this is how we look. After we have our coffee and chilling, this is the side that we look. Teresa 3802. We're at almost the end of this. 7 bids. 3, 2, 1. And so to Teresa for $21. All right, folks. All right. What else do I got? I'm not sure if I have anything else. We have 241 people in here. And again, I appreciate every one of you. Oh, so these two items. This is another one, folks. I do my breast. I do my best to try to bring items that aren't damaged. Some of them, it just so happens that they are, but still worth getting. This one, I didn't realize it until today. I rub my hands on things to try to find anything that I may not be able to see. And for as long as I've had this, several months, I didn't realize this part was broken. I just thought it being of a Oompa Loompa type pattern. I was more amazed of the face because of Oompa Loompa and the new Willy Wonka movie that I'm glad I still caught that there is a broken part on here. So it's very edgy. Don't do this, but it's very edgy when you caress upwards, which you don't want to do. But that's the only way I was able to find this. I thought that was just the way that it was made. Coming down, you won't cut yourself or anything. But again, don't be trying to do it anyways. It has a very unique Oompa Loompa topper. There is very little glow on this. I don't know with the light that's in here if it will. It was really, really light. Some areas. It's hard to see. It was very light, so I didn't want to really mention that, but I know people still ask anyways. Any of y'all see the Oompa Loompa? The Oompa Loompa. The new Willy Wonka movie? It was pretty cool to me, so I thought it was pretty fascinating to watch. Um, we all fun sponge observe finding chips. Can someone please call me on how to see the chat? I'm seeing small lists, but none of Sunny is commenting. Celeste, are you on Facebook or YouTube? Um, is YouTube's not opening on my end, even though I toggled it on. Um, can I change that? All right. I'm not sure if I could change it, but if it doesn't go because of the crack, it's okay. Maybe later on I could maybe just sell the stopper on his own. Maybe somebody would be interested in that. Choose on YouTube. Yeah, Celeste, it would be. See, it's not coming up on my end. Oh, let me hold this up. On my monitor, it's not showing me that my YouTube's on. And now the internet just froze. Oh, now it is. All right. After this, I think it might have ended anyways. Yeah, I think it ended, which is good because of that chip. I only have so much left, but I just learned that you could share links in your comments. At least I can to people who leave comments when I reply back. So for those who are watching, say on YouTube, leave a comment saying, "Can you give me the link?" I will go and individually be sharing the link directly to you. So it just makes it easier rather than going in the description or looking what the pinned comments are. Technology is technology. It's amazing when it works, and then it's not so much when it doesn't. But I may only have one more item, but if not, I could do something right now that it teaches me how to do this anyways on the fly. So let me see if I could. Okay, I'm adding this. I'm going to put add. All right, folks. Now this one, let me see. Add. Wait, did I do it? Hold on, folks. Continue. I'm sure there's an easier way for this, but I'm going to do this now. Auction, continue. Um, Vincent Turtle. Trying to make this as easy as possible. Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave this one at $1, folks. I'm going to start it at $1. Shipping. Let me weigh this. This is a good one. So if you're thinking about leaving, I wouldn't, especially if you started at $1 here. All right, this is going to be, yeah, I think I could go at 1 pound. 1 pound, 555. Get rate. Ooh. Save. All right. I am going to list an item. Can I add that in there? Okay. So you may not be able to see on other places, but I'm going to show you this right now. 214 of you in here. Just adding this one. This is when I was going to hold on the next time. It is only starting at $1. Let's take a guess what this might be. I kind of lifted it up for a moment. I will tell you that it is glass. I find that these animals are very fun. They're slow maybe on land, but sometimes in water are a lot faster. Let's bid. Shipping shows $41. Probably because of the weight. So hidden treasures. Is that from things you've already purchased or for this item right here? Because I'd even add Canada in here. It was saying 41, but I didn't add it. There you go. So turtles out in Hawaii are usually called, for those who don't know, honu, Honu. They already said it for this item, much lower for the items you already had. This is no guesses, but I'm going to bring it up anyways. All right. Look at this beautiful hand painted turtle. This one is signed. Don't know the sign on there, whose name it is. They often have different hand painted artists that sign their names. Sticker of FENTON. Very, very nice. I don't know if it glows. I've had this and I just started looking at things and wanting to list it. Oh my goodness. Folks, look at that. Look at that glow. Now, that definitely glows. All right. Starting at $1, I don't want to put my fingers on the hand paintedness. So starting at $1, this is as a thank you for all of you being here and for those who were in here earlier and visiting later. I love glass, folks. I love glass. I love discovering things. I love everything about what it is that I do. Wow. Jump straight from Dios mío, $16 up to $100. Teresa then went at 103. Claudette at 106. I was so nervous. I'm still nervous. Thank you. This is a beautiful piece, little nice artsy piece. And that's the difference, folks, for those who are watching, from items that may be a little flawed, as minimal as possible, to items that are in perfect condition. The value just changes drastically. And you never know who wants what until you discover it and make it available and do some learning, which this one, I haven't even looked up. I just had it on my counter and figured, why not? It went pretty smooth today. 231 people. Yes. Claudette won this hand-painted turtle, signed, sticker and all, for $106. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you want me to continue? I could pull stuff off the shelf. I could go up to the end of the hour or the next hour if y'all want to. I have nothing planned for a while. You're an ace. Hugs. No, hug you. Hug yourself, and that'll be me. A nice squeezable hug. Are you interested in anything else here, folks? There are some stuff on here. Yeah. But if not, I'll do it next time. Continue. All right, give me a second here, folks. Do I got enough power on my phone? I was just charging it earlier, so bear with me. Last time I took my phone off the tripod, I turned it off. So, hold on, let me see. Don't look at my nose hairs. All right, so that's already sewed, but that's already sewed. Do y'all want to do that one? Or the large one? I don't mind large stuff, but oh man, that's a Viking Glass swung vase up there. I don't remember if it glows or not, but these are available in the buy it now. This is a polar bear. I forget, it was by a Sweden guy. Very cool polar bear, very heavy. Now this, hold on. Let me get something. Is this the right flashlight? Not the right flashlight. Hold on. I've wedged myself in here. Oh, sorry. Bear with me, folks. So this is the glow. These are the ones that glow. Even that necklace. That's supposedly silver beaded necklace. Has that luster. Got a FENTON little fairy lamp. Now, these are ones I haven't researched much. Tim, over the years, told me about them, and I've just been holding on to that for my collection. And some of these that are on here, I think I'll just show you. I'll pull a few things. Let's do a little show and tell. This is one that was given to me. A very popular name that's on here. Here it is. There is a little chip on the bottom, so this is going to be one for me for forever. Very, very nice. I would always think that glass was the go-to, but this proves me wrong in a very, very good way. It's made out of acrylic, I believe. We do have some more paperweights. I believe this might be a decanter. Oh, it is or a fragrance bottle. So if you want, we could add this one. And then I do have another glass-eyed studio. This one is very, very unique. Really cool pattern. Has like this mirror on there. Oil splatter, mixture of everything I've had. And on this one, I believe it's on the edge. There it is. Can y'all see that? GES 91, I believe. So we could do this one next. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Let me put this back on here. Do the purple bottle? Is this purple? I'm not sure if this is purple. To me, it's blue. I don't know. But I could add that in there. Let me move some stuff out of my way. Now this one could be at £1. Let me add this. Add auction. Save. All right, y'all want to do another dollar start so I could get anxiety and see my therapist sooner than later? This is £1. 555. Get rate. Yeah, I am seeing that Canada is pretty expensive. It's not showing me any other options other than Priority and Priority Express. So that's out of my control, unfortunately, friends. Okay, let me go back. Did it add it? I don't see it. I am not seeing it in here. Hold on, folks. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing it in here. Although I saved it. What is going on? All right, I do have one, folks. I'll have that next time. I'll have those items next time. It's not letting me do it. And I don't want to hold y'all up. I don't like taking too long. I get really anxious and nervous. I do have one that I did not share earlier. I forgot until looking at the listing now. Now, I will tell you about this. Now, 6 of these alone go for $20. These are mixed vintage glass stirrers. They're a mixture, excuse me, of red chili peppers and then a few green chili peppers. I don't know if any of these glow. What did I just do with my lights? No, none of these glow, which is okay. So these go up to, they go for up to $20, just 6 of these, okay? And the reason why I say that, bear with me. Don't want to break anything because out of 41 of them, one was broken. So there are 42 total, or 40 total vintage stirrers. And then you also have a vintage matching themed holder. And that information is on the bottom. I do not want to turn that over. There are different sizes of this. So for the price, it's really nice when just 6 of these go for 20. I have 40 of them total. None of these are broken. They will be very well packed. This scares me a little bit more than other items because how thin they are, but they have a good thickness to them and hold very well. So if anybody's interested, there are 40 stirs and then the themed holder that's on here. I don't want to turn it over, but there's a photo of showing the name. It's a 1994, I believe, ceramic holder. And that's a very good deal. For $50 for all of these, it's going to be a really good score. And if you're a reseller, you could make a lot more money back. Vintage, flipping vintage noise. All right. Thank you very Sasha Mac. I was gonna say sashimi. I'm starting to get hungry now, but congratulations. That is a very good purchase right there. Look them up yourself. Really good condition. I do have Sasha. Would you want the one that's broken? I would throw that in there. It's not like it's any heavier to what it is. It's somewhere here. It's just a little piece of like the edge that's that chipped off, but everything else is in good condition. I have it in front of me, but there's too much stuff. Okay, I'll throw it in. Folks, ladies and gents, thank you so much. There are going to be other people tomorrow and days after and this week that are going to be having auctions here on Niknax. If you haven't already, check me out on YouTube, SonnyLasVegas. I'm having a lot of fun learning about stuff like this, discovering it, making it available, and adding to my collection. The two other items, along with many more items that are on here, I'm going to be adding here on Niknax for another live sale. Maybe next week, maybe not. Today is Tuesday, so I'm going to do my best and cross your fingers with me that I just have it scheduled for Tuesdays. I want to be better at scheduling stuff so people are aware and have time to make time like this. For those who are in there, up to 304, I believe. I think that's an amazing number, and I'm very thankful for it. Have a wonderful night. Check me out on YouTube. Check out all the other wonderful people here on Niknax who have items just as amazing, even more amazing than what I have. Some items very unique. You can learn from it as well. Take advantage of information that's free and out there for you to learn from. It's helped me a long way. Jocelyn, thank you. Sandy, thank you. Tim, over the years, thank you. Claudette, all the customers and those who bidded, and even those who are in here just chilling out with me. I hope you had a great time. Have a wonderful night. Te amo mucho, and I'll see you again next week. Or you might see me faster on YouTube.